You guys, this has just been a hard trip. But luckily at the end of the day, man, I got myself a fresh haircut. I'm looking good, so I feel good about that. I'm like, God, thank you for making me handsome, because I'm having a bad day. I've been having a bad month, and God keeps taking me deeper and deeper and deeper. I was looking at film, I was analyzing film, I was looking at my alignment from the newest socket we made, and I was like, dude, it ain't it. I don't like it. And I was looking at when in 2019 when I tried the blade prototype, the prosthetic prototype, and we had made a socket, and I'm like, that's the alignment that literally we've been trying, like the way that the socket and the toe rolls over. When I watched it, I was like, this is exactly what my prosthetist was describing, what he wants to see from me. And I'm like, but I didn't try to do anything different to my body when I had that alignment. Like, he's telling me like to hit certain positions, this and that. But the thing is, because of that alignment, everything was happening super naturally. And so I'm just like, dude, I'm fighting discourage. Man, it's just tough, dude. It is tough. I'm in a tough position, because it's like, bro, US Paralympic trials are less than a month. Right now, I'm just like, dude, heading to the prosthetic office. Gonna talk to John Luca, and I already texted him. Told him that I'm not confident in the setup. Told him what I noticed for previous alignment. I don't know, I'm supposed to fly out of here in 2 days, dude. So this isn't exactly where I'd like to be, but it's out of my control, man. I can control my attitude, and I can praise God in the storm, baby. I can praise God in the storm, and that's what I'm gonna do. Because God allowed the devil to come and destroy Job, and Job got double blessings in return. Now Job had to learn to let go control, because he was a control freak. But I know that whenever God wrecks it and wrecks my plans, wrecks me, he always builds me up stronger. Always, dude. Like a sword that's been forged in the fire. So I'm going through the forging furnace right now, in the beatings, like spiritually, mentally, even physically. Like, I'm in pain, and like things have just come to a point where I'm like, I can't do much except use my mind to visualize. It's a really tough place to be in when you have the trials in less than a month. For the Paralympic Games, you've been preparing for this like all your life. The past 4 years, since Tokyo, I've been sights set on Paris. I've moved out to Italy. 5 months. I've spent 6 to 7 months out here in Italy because I wanted to put myself in the best place to win a gold medal. And I was doing really good, and then life happens. So I don't feel bad for myself at all. I don't like that. I do not like when people feel bad for me or tell me I'm sorry. I do not like that at all. What I like is when people are like, yo, pick your head up, bro. You're a champion. Look who God is. Look who you are. You're an animal. Wipe off your tears. Get up, bro. Get up. What can you do? Pick your head up. Be a beast, bro. Be a champion. Do something great. Go do this. I don't want to sit and cry with someone. What? That is not me. One time, I was telling my mom, all this, stuff was going on, and she just started, laughing, and she, told me to focus on some other stuff and go. She's like, you need to do some more reps. Go do some more reps. And I was like, yes, that's what I needed to hear. And I was surprised because my mom told me, I know women, they want to comfort you in different ways, but, bro, that's one of the ways that I like to be comforted. Someone that helps me. Not someone that wants to live in those feelings of sadness. God's got it. God's going to take care of it, Trenton. Bro, you ain't got to worry about it. God's going to take care of it. That's dope. That's dope. I love that. I love that. All right. That's all I got for now. Low-key, it kind of feels weird that it's feels good sharing this stuff. So I hope it helps somebody, because I know I'm not the only one that experiences pain physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But sometimes, misery loves company, and I'm sharing this because God's gonna show up, bro. Just watch what God does. Just watch what God does in my life. Watch what he does, bro, because of all these problems. These things aren't coincidences. These things aren't coincidences. When it's out of your control and you have all these problems, God has always shown up in my life. Always. My faith is being tested and forged in the fire in a different way in a different way. And this one just feels a little longer. Like I've experienced some of the same stuff, but this one's getting a little bit longer, a little more crunch time. It's one of those like, all right, God, I need you to come through, bro. I need you to come through. And I'm alone too. Like it's just me and God. I just want God, bro. Just me and God, bro. Solo dolo, man. Like, yo, take me through the fiery furnace, God. Do whatever you got to do, man. Whatever you got to forge out of me, whatever you got to do to make me greater, to make me a machine, bro. Like, dude, don't hold back, man. Let's go, bro. I'm an animal. I'm a warrior, bro. I'm an absolute weapon. I've been through so much in life. I've been hit by a freaking car, bro. I lost my leg, dude. I've lost millions of dollars to somebody I trusted. I've been heartbroken. I've had prosthetics break right before Paralympic trials. Then all of a sudden I had breakthrough in 1 week and did better than I've ever done. Like I have experience of this. I have experience in this area. This is just a new place, a different country. It's taking a little bit longer. This pressure, competitors are already getting better. Past 2 weeks, competitors have gotten extremely better. They've gotten breakthrough, so there's a lot. But, bro, this is nothing for God, dude. This is nothing for God. God said I got powerful testimonies, and he's like, yo, dude, I'm just stacking chips in your favor, bro. I'm stacking chips in your favor. When the odds are against you, when it feels like it's you against the world, me against the world, baby, like Tupac said, bro, God's stacking chips in your favor. Like Job, baby. Like Job, because I got faith, man. I got faith like a mustard seed. I'm God's man, bro. I'm God's right-hand man. I'm his champion, bro. I'm his champion. I'm his athlete, dude. I am him. I am that man. I am that man. And I'm absolutely shredded, and my body is getting stronger. It's healing. Things are about to turn around in my favor. Just watch. Got to talk to John Luca. He's really smart. He's really, really smart. It's one of the reasons why I came to him. He's confident in what we got. He said, tomorrow we're going to check it. But he said any of the changes, if we notice, he said that he can make them easily because of the process of where we got today, the alignment that we have. And the only changes that we would make is maybe just a little bit of more dorsiflexion, which I can add a wedge. And he said with the previous alignment, because of how aggressive it was in plantar flexion, and it was really close, the socket was really close to the blade. So if you think about this is the height of it, right? If I were to change to more dorsiflexion, that changes the height, makes it shorter. Right now, we're more in this position. So if I were to change it, it's really not going to change much height at all because of the alignment we have now. We're in a better spot. And we analyzed film. We looked at my long jump form, and he was telling me how proud of me he was of the changes I've made. And then I was starting to think about the years and why I started changing and jumping differently, and how when I had gone to extreme plantar flexion, it changed because then I started extending my elbow more. And this isn't what we want. You don't want to extend too much in your knee, because then you can hyperextend your knee. So he helped calm me down. That's good. And he's like, I know this has been a hard month and a hard couple weeks for you, but he said, don't worry about your competitors. He said, your time will come. It doesn't need to be now. He's like, but it will come. It will come. I appreciate when people, like, he doesn't say things just to say things. And he's very smart, and he's seen the changes, and he's seen my effort and how much time and like I'm very, very serious, and I want to win, and I want to be the best I can. And I think that's also why he really likes working with me, because I'm smart, I'm fully dedicated, I'm 100%, I'm all in. After talking to him, I feel a lot better, and I definitely am a guy of like, I like words of affirmation. It's got to be from certain people that I know they're not just saying it, or they don't say the same thing all the time. You know, it's like when they say something, I'm like, it means something. It was good. It was good hearing that from him. Then I left the office in a really good place, and I started to feel like things are starting to change. That's what I felt. When I left the office, I felt God's presence, and he spoke to me, and I was just like, man, all right, it's starting to happen. So I'm thankful. God is great all the time. And when I was in the office and before we talked or anything, I was just writing down just how good God is, and how he's using all this for his glory, and every problem that we ever face
is great because it builds character and perseverance in us. It makes us better, and it allows us to help other people. Look at the story of Job. How many people have benefited because of Job's problems? So I realized that, and I listened to a good sermon by Tony Evans. He's one of my favorite pastors, and he was talking about the story of Job. It was really good and insightful and relatable, and he was explaining how God even uses Satan to prepare us. Satan is still God's. Like, God's still in control, and how he uses the devil to make us better. And I thought that was really interesting, because it's a different mindset when you understand that the problems you face first had to get approved by God, like allowed. And I thought that was really interesting. And then it was just kind of like, okay, this is for my benefit. Things are happening for me, not against me. Even though it feels like me against the world, like Tupac said, things are happening for me, not against me. So, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I know it's just a season, and it's a perfect time, dude, for God to come through and to show up in an incredible way. Like I said earlier, just watch what God does, dude. Watch. All right, I'm gonna make some food, maybe edit some videos, watch US trials, because that's what's going on right now. By the time it's posted, it'll be long gone, but yeah. If you're wondering what I'm about to eat, I'm gonna eat some steak, pasta, and berries. And I don't really ever eat pasta or breads when I'm at home, but when I'm in Italy, I do. And probably because I just think it's cleaner, it's better here, but yeah. And I've been like absolutely shredded here, probably because probably calorie deficit of being in the prosthetic shop all day, drinking a lot of coffee, not having a lot of calories. But yeah, the plan is to be able to get on the track tomorrow, so I really hope so. Really hope we can get on the track tomorrow. Hope my leg doesn't hurt anymore. It was hurting today. And for inflammation, I don't like taking any painkillers. I don't take any painkillers, no matter how bad the pain is. I haven't taken one since 2011, and I broke my foot. And I took one just to fly back home, but I didn't take any after that. And I took cartilage and broke my foot. But as far as what I'm taking for inflammation, I don't like this either, but I do this whenever my leg really needs it, and it swells up really big. Ibuprofen. It's strong here. I'm only taking it in the morning and night. Seems to be helping, but I had my leg off in the prosthetic shop for a few hours, and it just swelled up again. It was hard to get it back in the leg, but I got it back in the leg. I'm walking now. So tomorrow we're gonna work on my walking leg, because right now it's losing suction, so it's causing me to hit the bottom. And then we're gonna test out the long zone blade, hopefully, God willing. And then we'll see, bro. We'll see what happens, but my faith is in God, and I'm just doing the best I can and documenting the journey. So one day, if God decides that he wants to give me his favor in hand to become greater than I've ever been in athletics and in life, the story will be told. All right, till then, peace.